What's poppin', YouTube? Welcome back. We are here with TAKAHATA101.
Maybe. Yes, right, baby. That's right. How's it going, YouTube and Twitch right now? But YouTube mostly.
That's right. So we're here today with one of the original creators, as well as the voice of Alucard for Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I am super excited to get into this today. And hey, I hope you like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm. What? Also, check out all of Taka's social medias in the description below. He's now become a VTuber, so you can actually check out his content all the freaking time. He uploads pretty much daily here on YouTube as a freaking VTuber. So,
that's true.
Check it out.
Get this. I've been a VTuber since 2020, technically. I started my stream on December 31st, 2020 was my first VTuber stream. And it took a year off in the middle of there. But I've essentially, on my YouTube channel, have over 2,000, I'm serious, 2,000 plus clips of my misadventures with VTubers throughout the years. As well, a VOD channel as well. It has over 500 VODs. But however, I had half as many VODs, I just didn't upload them. Oops.
Well, for what he does have there you go.
Yeah, oopsie, might be.
And now, let's get into the debauchery.
Now, before we start, can I give you a quick preface to this? All right, real quick.
Yep.
Now, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. This originally started because of one reason.
Okay.
There were all these comments in Abridging at the time, because it came out in 2010, end of 2009.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I felt inspired to do this, because people would leave comments like, you can abridge anything but Hellsing. They would make comments like that, like, oh, you can do anything, but that was too hard. I'm like, you can make fun of anything. I actually sat down and watched Hellsing Ultimate the first time, and I thought of so many fucking jokes for the first episode.
Yep.
So I sat down and just, one of those things just starts percolating in your head.
Yep.
It just starts forming. And so I sat down and I pitched it to Kaiser Neko, who is the main editor and voice of Zarbon.
Okay,
and Dragon Ball Z Abridged. He'll be many more characters coming down the pipeline. He's going to get to a big one eventually. You've already heard him, Trunks.
Oh, yeah, we talked
Bing
about
bong.
that. Yeah.
Bing bong. And he essentially said, hey, all right, you hear me out. He's like, all right, you like the idea? We sat down, we wrote out a script. This script the first episode is aged in places, and there's a joke I do not like in the middle of this episode. I don't like it because I could give a better joke. A bit too edgy for my taste nowadays, but in the end, that's
this is 14 years ago, so I don't think anyone's gonna hold shit against you for that, man. I'm like,
you'd be surprised, but nonetheless, it's one of those things. There's a product of its time, and comedy in some ways ages. And we're kind of like a few years into what we were doing, so we were still figuring things out. But by the end of episode 1, by episode 2, we knew what we wanted.
All right,
we knew what we wanted here. But episode 1 was originally to debut. We were hyping up and debuting episode 1 at an anime convention.
Oh,
it was at Youmacon in Detroit.
That would go crazy.
So everyone believed it was a different anime. And by the way, what are the rules? Are we going to be able to pause during?
Yeah, we can pause during. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'd like you to see the intro to this, so I can. And then after the intro, I'll get you to pause and explain.
Yeah, you honestly just say pause, and I got you every time.
Sounds good. All right, take it away.
About a world of adventure.
Wow.
A sea full of excitement. And a man full of dreams. And a passion that seeks to drive him to the top.
Gotcha, you're redoing One Piece. Pause. All right, gotcha.
Why?
No.
Wait, why?
We're restarting One Piece. You just agreed to it. You now signed a contract with me. We're now going to restart One Piece again. This time with me.
Okay.
That's right. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning, baby.
No! Taka, I'm over 700 episodes into One Piece right now.
Sucks. You should have waited. But anyways, we'll start. Okay, so we're gonna start with episode 1. We'll go through. All right. So the joke was we were hyping up because everyone at that point had been asking and demanding. We were talking about how we're gonna do maybe a second show. It was just gonna be a one-off episode because originally Hellsing Abridged was planned to be one episode. But we said we're gonna work on something new. And at first comment was it's gonna be It's gonna be One Piece, right?
Oh,
and the number one, it was like One Piece, right? So we're like, okay, sure.
Like, let's fuck with them.
So what we did was we literally kept implying it was One Piece. We kept implying it was going to be One Piece, and we get to the film. To the point, the commitment to the joke was to the point where Lanny Pator the voice of Vegeta, Krillin, and Piccolo, and Mr. Popo. He was going to cosplayers at Detroit Youmacon for One Piece, telling them to come to the panel.
Oh my god, that level of commitment.
I need you to know, oh my god, some of them weren't happy. Some of them really weren't happy when it cut, like, literally dressed as Chopper. One of them was dressed as Chopper. They had Frankie in their team and everything. They had the full commitment. And we drop this, and they're like, yeah, and it cuts to this, and they're like, huh? But then there's an Alucard cosplayer in the 5th row who just stood up with his hands raised and did the Randy Orton pose.
I feel so bad for those other cosplayers, man.
Well, but granted, they all stuck around and actually had a great time, and they laughed, and they actually were laughing. The Frankie specifically was laughing like crazy because he's a massive Hellsing fan.
Okay, perfect.
But that actually happened, and this is why I really was happy that I got to do this commentary with you, because I have so many funny fucking stories about production of this. It was one of my favorite stories that Nick did that shit. The sadistic, Lanny Patora, that sadistic bastard.
That intro is so fucking, and then like that scratch like into this. Oh hell yeah!
Oh yes.
So dated.
I love you, Edward.
And I love you, Bella.
There's got to be a Twilight reference if it's
All right,
vampires
so
14 years ago. Yeah,
2009, 2010. What's hotter than anything?
yeah.
Twilight.
Yep.
Now, Twilight was so hot that I even third wheeled it for a friend of mine. I went to a fucking movie with him to third wheel the date.
Wait, you willingly? Wait, hold on.
I'm loyal to my friends.
Wait, he
Loyal
didn't
to my
set you
friends.
up with somebody to go at double date?
No, he was trying to hook up with somebody, but he wanted to go with somebody else, so it didn't seem like he was just trying to go with her one-on-one. I think people like auto-generated subs. Yeah, I don't think we have subs on this one. So
Oh, so I can just turn them off. That's fine.
probably for the best. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna mismatch. But oh my. Yo, bro, can you cuck me on this date real quick? Can you?
What?
Can you cuck me on this date real quick? I need the emotional
No,
support.
he wanted to go on a date, but he didn't want to, but if he just invited her one-on-one, she know it was a date. But if I just go, I don't really care, and I'm just vibing anyway. So he sits beside her, and I just sit there and watch.
Okay, well, he didn't like make out with her in the theater, right?
No, it didn't go anywhere. But
Oh, okay, then it's fine. Then you did a good job. You're fine. Okay, emotional support.
Still a friend, though. Still a friend.
Okay.
Still a friend. Yeah.
Good. Because like it's awkward if he brought you and they start making out with her, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna just eat my
No, that
large
did not happen.
popcorn. Okay.
That's right.
And now we get the juicy details of Taka's life in the middle of all this.
Hold on. Who is it?
Oh, you know. A real fucking vampire.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
Oh, your delivery.
Pause.
I can imagine the way people erupted the moment they heard you say that line. That is hard as fuck.
I will always remember the first panel we did. The actual like crowd explosion when Alucard showed up, because they had no idea what was playing except for like hardcore Hellsing. But the second Alucard, there's like bang bang, it just cuts to like a real fucking vampire, and it boom, and it's just like it was because the thing is the convention was on Halloween.
Oh my god! So it was just even better. That's just peak timing.
We chose Andrew WK's Party Enjoy the copyright.
That's my editor's job. Don't worry. Hey, Azu, you got that, buddy.
So I'll sing a song. Party. I want to have a party. You need to have a party. You better have a party. So party. You better honey. You better party. You better start it. Yeah. Hellsing Abridged. There you
Okay, now my editor, you got to put that over top of the actual music, and that way we don't get claimed.
go. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, before we get into this, I actually had nasal surgery after this episode. This was one of the last things I recorded before I actually had my nose operated on. So I had a deviated septum that was twisted fully sideways. I had tons of nasal infections throughout the years, like really bad stuff going on.
Oh
I
shit.
sound stuffy in this because my earlier voiceover was mostly a lot of character work, but this is more me talking. But I had this stuffiness to my voice, and that's why there's almost like this in the voice, like kind of nasal in the back. Because what it really became was this later on. But right now, it's almost more like this. Because the first episode, I'm trying to sound a little bit like Crispin Freeman. I sound nothing like Crispin Freeman. the voice actor of Alucard. What I did was I ended up watching through a bunch of the OVAs, and I listened to the Japanese and the English, and I heard the Japanese actor, who is so cantankerous and malevolent. He's like, ooh,
Oh.
bacchanal. Like he's like a wacky old man. So I kind of brought that energy into it a little bit.
Oh.
But that's after this episode. But this episode, I sound really kind of weird. And here's the thing: our pacing's all over the place here. That being said, there's lots I love. So we're already a minute in. We should take it away, though. Let's watch a little bit here.
Let's do it.
Hey, police girl. Do you have the target?
Okay, Master, my name is Ceres. And yes, I have the target in sight.
Well, better take the shot. You're letting her get away.
If you just give me a second to concentrate, I could...
She's getting away. She's running.
I get it, I'm lining up the...
Going to miss it. Going to miss it.
Just be quiet and let me...
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
There! I took the fucking shot! She's dead! There's blood everywhere!
Oh, you are just a treat.
Pause.
Bestie,
All right, so
he's just you. You know that, right? That's not a character. That's just you. I've hung
Hey,
out with you
police.
for hours.
Hey, Alicia! Hey, Alicia! Hey, Alicia! Hey, Alicia! Hey,
What?
Alicia! Hey, look at this! Hey, Alicia! Look what I did! I took all your advice, and now the algo's bursting in my mouth.
I'm gonna kill myself on stream. All
Swallowing
right.
hot loads of algo right now, baby. So that this is introducing one of the first characters. So this show came out before Archer. I shit you not. Archer came out shortly thereafter. What was funny is Archer's a very similar character to what Alucard is, which is just kind of like a dick with like an ability to be good at his job, but he's still kind of an asshole. And what's really freaking hilarious was, again, I had never seen Archer until about I think halfway through production of episode 2, and I watched the first season. I'm like, oh shit. Pretty crazy, actually. Okay, that's kind of weird how that fucking that matched up a little bit there. But it was like, really, Alucard is like, what if Archer had godlike powers, which is a terrifying thing to imagine. But that's kind of what he is. So essentially, we so yeah, this predates a lot of that. That's why I fell in love with Hua. Thank you so much. By the way, and it never caught on Hua for Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. The abbreviation is Hua. So you know.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I was just like, hooah! We're here with some hooah!
Yeah. So that we're joined now. This is that is Ceres Victoria. That is voiced by No Whacking. And this is one of a kind performance because they have now transitioned. So you won't be hearing voices like this ever again from them. But they are one of the best fucking actors I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and you'll find out why as we get through this show.
Oh, have
But
they done more
actually-
voice work after transitioning?
Yes, they have, and they're very talented.
That's
very,
great.
very, very talented. So all I can say is that fuck yeah, you're gonna love this shit. You're gonna love what they're doing. I'll be introducing each of the cast members here. Oh, and everyone in chat. Oh man, you're having a good time, chat, and you as well, YouTube commenters.
Okay, let's get back. 1 week
Now,
earlier.
Thinking, how did all this come about? Well, it all started on a midnight stroll through the woods. The air was clear. The moon was full. I was dying to sink my teeth into something. Get it? Because I'm a vampire. It's funny.
It is.
So you came. Too bad you're far too late.
Addressing it's crazy.
Everyone
Pause.
else is
Oh.
already dead.
Yep.
All right, so go back maybe a little bit here. So like, so you came, but you're far too late. What? The implication is he just stumbled into these guys. He wasn't even looking for them. Like, what's happening? Because he's out for a midnight stroll. And he just bumped into these guys. In the actual anime, there's like a whole mission. It's like the first scene where they have a mission. They got to stop this evil priest who's become a vampire, turning all his followers into like, because essentially the way it works logically in this world is if you bite somebody as a vampire, quote unquote, if they're a non-virgin,
Oh.
they become a ghoul, a zombie essentially.
Oh.
But that's only if they get fed. Like they can't create other zombies.
All right,
Only
chat.
vampires can
So,
create them.
chat.
only-
So you're all fucking virgins, right? So if you guys get bit,
Yeah.
you won't turn into ghouls, right? Because they're
However,
virgins.
there's only a very few real vampires because there's an epidemic of fake vampires. They don't know how they're being created, and that's a whole part of
Oh.
the plot essentially. Because you can't actually have a lot of vampires. There's only a few because they're kind of like low key demons essentially. who made pacts
Okay,
with
that's
Satan.
terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's a bunch of artificial ones. But the problem is they can't make vampires. They can only make everyone into ghouls. So they're almost like they're like RC Cola vampires. It's like it works, but like only technically.
Yeah, like it's something.
Kirkland vampires.
Okay, how dare you diss Costco brands after how much we
I love
talked about
Costco
that?
brand. I take it back. I love me some glizzies.
That's right, because okay.
Bing bong. Fuck your life.
On that note, I didn't play.
What?
Everyone else is already dead,
Yep.
except this little tart. But trust me, I still plan to kill her.
It was a joke.
But first, I'm going to rape her.
Neat.
But before I can do any of
The neat is crazy. The
Neat. He's
Neat.
heard this before. He's like, he's
Yeah.
heard. Alucard's been like, yeah, you're evil, right? Yeah. Nah, you're gonna do bad things. I'm a bad guy. Oh, I bet you are. I bet you are. I do bad things. I bet that's shocking to you. Oh man, I'm overwhelmed right now. God. I would rewrite this like, oh God, I never said that. You'd be mean. You'd be mean to people who don't deserve it. Yes. Oh boy, you're a rare fucking treat on this planet.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh? See, that would be intimidating if you were, well, intimidating.
Are you mocking me?
Oh no, no. Yeah.
Taka, he's you. I can't get over this. He's just you.
Yeah.
Oh my
No, I don't have godlike powers. I'm not Vlad the Impaler. I'm Taka, who needs an inhaler because of all the hot anime girls at his bar. Check out my streams.
Smooth, beautiful. Love that.
Thank you. They didn't
Bing
realize I was
bong!
plugging.
Should about wrap things up here. Oh yeah, forgot about you. Sorry about that whole shooting you thing, but I know if you look deep into your heart, which is currently all over that tree,
Fuck.
you'll find a way to forgive me. Aw, jeez, you look like a puppy. A blonde, eviscerated puppy.
Oh my god.
Christ, fine, I'll help you. But only because you got nice tits.
That applies
Awesome.
again to your live streams.
That's true. That's what I said to Milla. No, I'm joking. I didn't say that to Milla.
Okay, to be fair though, the only way I knew who Milla was when you were talking about her was because I was like, oh, she's the one with the tits and like the space between.
She's the black hole boobs lady, right? Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, that's
So this is just like blonde eviscerated puppy. Because the actual reason is like they talk about it later on. The actual canon reason was because she actually like was willing to die in that moment. He's like respect, but she wasn't willing. Like she was. It was one of those things where Alucard's like, wow, you don't want to die, but you're willing to die. I will now make you a vampire, really, really hot girl.
oh
I'm like, oh, okay.
based.
Right,
Yeah.
Alucard. It's not because she has great big tits. Like, that helped.
It
Look,
will repair
if
your
someone to a
titties.
vampire, it might as well be one who's, it's like, right. Calls her
He just-
Draculina and stuff like that. But that the priest was voiced by Kaiser Neko, the editor of the project as well. He plays several characters. I just play Alucard and one
Ooh.
other guy with the worst German accent ever, and we'll get to that.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So that's your field report.
Yep,
You went on a walk through the forest at midnight.
yep,
You killed a homicidal vampire priest,
dead.
and then you turned someone into a vampire who happened to be a big-titted
Police girl.
Yes, it's like I didn't just get through explaining this.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got things to do.
What things? You don't do things.
Yes, I do. I take enthusiastic walks through the woods.
And kill homicidal vampire priests.
Very enthusiastic walks.
All right, so and then 1 week later, we do a bunch of time skips constantly on this first episode. I love how this is actually structured. There's like a lot of like polish went into this because they mass introduced tons of stuff in the first half of this episode, essentially, where they and the daily enthusiastic walk. So that is we're joined now by Integra Fairbooks Wingate's Hellsing, the leader of the Hellsing organization, voiced by Megami33. And she gets so good at this character that it's actually chilling near the end. And just shout out to Megami for how
Ooh.
good. Oh, she's just so good. Again, a lot of us are just kind of like we've only been voice acting for a few years at this point.
Mhm.
So this was like you actually progressively see us get better as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I love that.
That's but that is that's the long and short of it. So we're like trying to introduce all the whole like everything in the show. In about 3.5 minutes, we've already established multiple characters.
Yeah, really well. Really
Thank
well.
you. 1 week later.
So that's your field report.
Yep,
So you broke into the house,
yep.
and you shot him 36 times,
37.
and took out his partner.
To be fair, that was the police girl.
With the big titties.
You need to stop going on walks.
Then you need to hurry up and hook up some goddamn DSL in here.
Listen, we have an assignment in Ireland.
Ooh, I've never hunted down a leprechaun before. Do you think if I shoot them with my gun, Lucky Charms will explode everywhere?
Sweet Christ. Just get to Ireland, kill the vampire who's taken over the hospital, and bring the police girl with you.
Ah, come on, I have to bring her everywhere.
None of the sass.
Yes, Mom.
Oh my god.
Pause.
Okay.
All right, yes, Mom. Like, just bring her with you. Just about to take her everywhere. You're the one who got her. It's just like, fine. God.
Holy shit. It's like the way that you guys did it to like match the first time around is so good. And then just to still add the part with the big tits. Like
with the big titties. Remember her?
Yeah,
Remember her?
yeah.
That's what I'm referring to, by the way. Are you catching up, chat? You catching up? YouTube chat? We're now going to be introduced to somebody, voiced by HBI2K. The character is Alexander Anderson. Literally, aside from Alucard, probably the most popular character in the show.
Okay.
And you're going to find out why real quick. We now cut to Italy because we had to introduce this character now who comes into play in this episode. Again, we're compressing down 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're compressing down 45 minutes to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's already incredible that you're establishing so many characters well.
So what can I do for you, Father O'Malley, O'Connell, O'Carroll, O'Reilly, O'Brien, O'Sullivan? Who is also Italian.
Tell me, Anderson, what is your favorite thing to do?
Spreading the word and love of Jesus Christ to the many people of the world, teaching peace and love for all.
And the killing of vampires?
Just try to fucking stop me.
And what about Protestants?
Second verse, same as the first. Now put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse.
Pause. All right, so this is Alexander Anderson. He is the Catholic Church's version of Alucard. He's not a vampire, but he's the equivalency.
Yeah, he's fucking insane. Yeah, that's.
Oh, yes. He's literally Judas Priest. He is literally essentially a Frankenstein in a weird way, kind of.
Oh.
It's Hellsing's weird, okay?
Yeah, okay.
He is the fucking blade at the tip of the Catholic Church, essentially.
Copy that. So. All right.
And that was, oh my gosh. But yeah, that scene, we also had Amfish, who is voice of Dodoria, playing Father O'Reilly, O'Ronald, Sullivan, who's also Italian.
Love that.
Hey, police girl.
Oh, an enthusiastic walk. Love that.
This is awesome. You should totally join in. Seriously, there's like 40 zombies in here. Just one shot to the head and they explode. It's like House of the Dead, only like 100 times more awesome.
Fine. I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards. Can't be that much fun. Oh,
Audio copyright, watch out.
Hell yes.
Oh shit, Rob Zombie! Song doo doo ba ba! Alright, got it.
Fucking zap. If I wasn't holding up for that beast of a woman Integra, I'd fuck the red right out of those eyes. Well, kinda like that, only with less symbolism and more my penis in your vagina.
You liking the show so far?
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm watching a show that's just you just riffing. That's what it feels like. That's
what Alucard is riffing, because he's like untouchable. Imagine like having like a life hack that makes you indestructible and everyone's like, I will just stop you. No, you won't.
Try to fucking stop me, bitch. Bing bong, fuck your life.
Bing bong, fuck your life. So Ceres is like a fun character, but like literally she just gets stabbed because now you want to see Anderson's powers. He has the power of bayonets.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to explain anymore.
All right, you know what? We'll see. We'll just see it.
Yeah. Suddenly it reeks of hypocrisy in here. Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch. Progress.
And look at what we have here. A bloody heathen.
Excuse me, but I'm a fuck-mothering vampire. I killed a lot of people to get this title. I deserve to be called such.
Well then.
I'm sorry, that line goes so fucking hard. That line goes so hard.
I'm a fuck-mothering vampire. I've killed a lot of people to get that title. I deserve to be called such.
So
like, like how
Okay.
I just work at like lines are like crude, but if you really look at the structure, like, hey, that's actually like really poetic. I'm like, yeah, we'll put a fuck your life in there a little bit every now and then to make it more modern.
Yep. Based.
Mind if I ask you your name?
Only if you give yours first, papist.
Fine, I'll give you the courtesy. The name's
Alexander Anderson.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
Pause. All right, so okay, that scene, it's the only time. So we actually switch out the actor for that character who just said Alexander Anderson. That was voiced by Little Karibo, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, right?
Oh.
There. And Frieza in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So originally we cast him as Walter, and it didn't work the way we were intending it. So we actually switched him out for another performer for the second episode. But for this episode, he voiced him.
Okay,
he plays a
does he
different
show back
character.
up and I was gonna ask if he shows up
He
back
plays a
again.
different character later on. It was just at first we kind of cast him, but we realized we wanted a very different energy for the character. So we kind of like, because again, we weren't intending to make more than one. At the time when we were working on this, we just wanted to make one episode as a fun one-off, but it was so well received that it kind of turned to Scott, was like, hey, we're making more, huh? He's like, yeah, I guess. It's like, the reason why it was uploaded originally on my channel was we were so worried about copyright issues, because at that time we just had our channel back. So we uploaded it on my original TAKAHATA101 account for the first couple episodes before we switched over to the main account, because at that point we just realized we were fine.
Oh, I got you. That makes sense.
We had to play that because Team Forcer was constantly dealing with copyright issues, and it was just because we're using footage that doesn't belong to us. Like, legally we can't exist, but like to put it on a platform, that's the more nebulous part. And I would argue we should be allowed to, but it's one of those things where kind of frustrating there. But yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean, like,
here
the
we are.
difficulty about copyright claim law is that, like, you're completely in your right when it comes to parodies, right? It's like what you're doing is totally fine, and the footage is under free use, like a free use law.
What I'm understanding is technically, like, countries that don't have the same fair use laws,
Yeah,
can
Japan.
they can geo-block content. That was always what they were supposed to do, but the problem was they were like ripping stuff down off the internet entirely based on their laws in their country, which is that's not how it works. If the uploader is in Japan, you can do that, I think, technically. The way it works, but what you're supposed to do is geo-block. That's what you're supposed to do.
Like, for
Because-
example, they're supposed to block, like, only in Japan or only in certain countries, but they've been taken down fully. Yep.
For example, like all of the Hellsing, all the DBZA movies up to a certain point are geo-blocked in France because a company in France has the copyright to the Dragon Ball Z movies. So all the ones they have copyright on, they have geo-blocked our movies from.
That's fucked.
Interesting, right? But that was always the way it was supposed to be. That's the way it was. You're supposed to geo-block, not just yank shit offline. That isn't what they were supposed to do. But this is one of those left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing because the right hand is automated and the left hand is busy.
Yep.
So
the other hand just doesn't give a fuck. Yep, exactly.
You have been chosen to reveal my existence to the world. You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later. Except you won't, because I'll have killed you.
Love that shot.
Oh my, brilliant speech. And unoriginal. That's totally from Boondock Saints.
What? No, it isn't. I came up with it a week ago.
Is it?
We're here for the...
It is. That's from Boondock Saints. That's literally the line they say when they first do the first killing.
Oh, wow.
That's from Boondock Saints. No, it's not. It's like totally from Boondock Saints, bro.
Holy shit.
Vampire.
The only one left here is your sorry pale ass.
Yeah, give me a minute. So what do you want, anyways? The nearest elementary school.
Taka, this is what happened when I got shot at your bar the other day.
That's not. She's here. Ador's right here. She's in the chat.
Dora,
gun!
Dora, put your gun down! You know what? You never protect me. This is what I've learned.
Trying my best.
So Taka,
I tried my best and it wasn't enough.
he watched me get shot in front of him and was like, "Oh shit! Yeah, I'm supposed to protect you. Fuck. Yeah, just
Bing bong.
fuck my life."
Scroll back a little bit here.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You want to miss out on a joke here. I really love this joke.
I'll go back to this part. There you go.
Yeah, give me a minute. So what do you want, anyways? The nearest elementary school is at least 10 kilometers away.
It is your corrupt acclaim. It is your evil that will be sought by me with every breath.
Boondock.
Oh my
Saints.
god!
Seriously, you must watch that movie religiously. Get it?
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Knife.
Knife?
Master!
Who? Headshot. Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favorite cereal, Count Chuck.
Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favourite cereal, Frankenbit?
Son of a Protestant whore!
Oh.
Well, you know what time it is.
Ooh, I hate that joke. Okay, pause. Oh, okay. I hate that joke because how dated it is. It's how edgy we're being. When the better quote joke for that moment would have been, say your prayers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a better joke. And that's why I hate it because it makes me realize how, like, what we thought was funny back then is no longer funny. And it's just like, it's a kind of like, again, this is like late 2000s.
Again,
era
it's
humor,
like
and
14 years ago, and like especially in like 2010, like when you really think about the humor back then, like making gay jokes is one of the biggest things people were doing back then too. Like it's just a weird time.
That was a thing in the late 90s, and it went all the way to like like I mean, hell, in my opinion, I'm gonna stand by this. Zarbon is fine. Zarbon's a hilarious gay joke.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
That's a gay joke that keeps going and going and going and going.
Yep. I think that like when it comes to like you guys did a great job with that, and I think that like I usually have like a massive leniency if you did it back during that time frame, anyways, like 2010. I think it's also
you gotta grade stuff on the era it came out in. It feels weird at 14. I'm like, I look back, I'm like, I just wish we could have written something better and more clever because now, like, you know, it's like I don't know. It's just one of those things where I just wish we could have done that better. This is the one that physically hurts though, the most. There's other jokes that hurt, but this one hurts the most.
Is being so close.
Okay, now we're in the midnight. Now we're in the midnight hour. We can feel your power down on your knees. I wanna take you there. Okay.
Hell yeah!
Walk your life, big bong. Moving on.
This kind of shit is why I stopped going to church.
Police
God damn.
girl. Police girl. You are reading your master's mind. Put my head between your boobs.
I'm on your head. I'm on your head.
Taka.
What?
Come down here.
What?
Come down here.
Oh no.
I need to hold your head.
No. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer. You can't do this.
It's oh fuck, hold on.
You can't do this. No. Not for this bit. Oh god.
But I can.
No.
Okay, I've listened.
That better?
Yep.
Okay, we're doing this.
All right.
Now I'm all alone. The only one I had left was you.
Very good. Now the next thing I want you to do is put me between your legs. God damn.
Taka!
What?
Taka!
What? What'd I do?
I'm moving you back up.
What'd I do? Why are you being... All right, fine. Put me on the other layer.
Yep.
You didn't know the joke that was coming. That was what made it funny. That was not happening on stream, everybody. That one was not happening on stream.
No, that's not. No. That was an instant chuck the head away.
It's a shame for you lost your head. A careless vampire wound
Oh,
up
love the
dead.
rhyming.
You wore your sin like it was some kind of prize. Too many lies. Too many lies.
What do
Pause.
I do? What do I do?
Oh, yep.
For those who do not know, that is the wrestling theme from a wrestler. It's the actual lyrics of the original wrestling theme for Sheamus, the wrestler, who is a Irish wrestler.
Oh.
And it's the actual lines. It's a shameful thing, lost your head. A careless mount, cause he wind up dead. You wear your sin like it's some kind of prize. Too many lies. Oh, did I turn to truth? Then I believe. It's really Irish after that. But like, I'm such a fucking fanboy. Like, you know how some rap people are like, I stand this wrestler like crazy.
Mm-hmm,
And Sheamus is my boy. Because when I first came back to wrestling after being away from it for like 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
the first wrestler I see on TV is Sheamus, the whitest fucking guy I've ever seen in my fucking life. And his name is Sheamus! Who's this guy? Sheamus with the orange hair. Like, oh, I'm here to fight. Hoi, hoi. I'm like, oh my God, I fucking love wrestling.
It's like he's a stereotype that's ready to beat ass, and I need this.
Exactly.
I could try seducing him. Wait, no, I'm not an 8-year-old boy. Shit!
There's wee lass.
Bad bitch. Woo.
Pause. I love the
The
symmetry
callback.
between
Yep.
the Alucard and him symmetry. It's just, they have such a similar way of looking at shit, right?
Yep. Literally,
We
like,
had the
same vibe. Yep.
we had the Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and then we have this joke as well. You never think I cut one off? It's Lucky Charms, eh? Like he's just saying it right there in the moment. They're literally best buddies. You know what? I'm gonna pop a cold one right now. Oh hell
Ooh,
yeah!
oh, hell yeah, brother. I'll take a sip to that. Hold up. Ready? 3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
3, 2, 1.
You know, we were chugging by the way that we both did the VTuber freeze.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's real content. You know that's real, everybody.
That's right. That's right.
All right, take it away.
Bloody head.
Oh, well, that's step 1. What about 2 through 10?
Ah, Christ.
You done goofed.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
You know what? I've had enough.
I remember the You Done Goof video. I'm gonna call the police and the internet police. That video makes me laugh to this day because of how serious that guy was about shit he had no idea. Fuck you, but also, how the fuck did you do that? Fuck you, that's how. Do I need? I don't got time to explain God powers to you. Fuck you. That's how it works. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you. That's how, bitch. The consequences will never be the same.
I'm just, the worst part is like, I just think about, like, chat, I need you to understand. Talk is not just like a personality. He is this. Like,
No, I'm not. I'm not that murderous.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that murderous.
Yeah.
You can't backtrace it to me.
Okay. Just because I don't have the evidence doesn't mean that you're not. Chat, press 1 if you think Taka's murderous. Press 2 if you think not.
Press 3 if you're 2 hot goth girls who want a guy to ruin your bisexual vibe. Okay, so moving on.
Oh my god, there's so many 3s who are prone and ready.
That can't be that many.
Some of you are liars.
Some of you are full of shit.
Enough of this. To hell with all you dirty heathen.
Eat me. Don't forget to write.
Oh my god. We survived.
So...
What?
Do I get to go after him?
No.
Aw, come on.
No, and that's final. We've got bigger things to worry about. Whoever's behind these vampire attacks, it has to be some kind of large organized group.
Like the Nazis?
That would be retarded.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
yeah, buckle up.
We are Nazis.
Is this you?
Und wir will have war. Und wir.
Taka, was that your voice?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay,
That's
okay.
that's Krillin.
Oh, that's Krillin!
That's Vegeta, Piccolo, and Krillin. We are now introduced to the lead antagonist
It's
for
Lanny!
this anime, the Major. as played by Lanny Pator, and I would argue his best vocal performance, and you will see why as we move on there.
Okay. Oh my god.
You weren't expecting Nazis, were you?
No.
That makes me so happy that you weren't expecting Nazis.
That's when the meanwhile happened. When the meanwhile hit is where I was like, oh fuck no.
Maybe the Nazis, that would be R-worded. What I hate is the delivery she had on that word is so funny. But
it's socially inappropriate now, but the delivery was good.
Here, hit play. I'm trying to remember what Come aboard and sail along, all your hopes and dreams.
You guys really stuck the middle finger to One Piece fans.
That we're looking for
One Piece.
A lot of Nazis. A lot of Nazis. A lot of Nazis in the credits. And why not?
Why?
We are.
It was actually a We Are cover song by Vegeta's and Krillin's actor.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was. So that was episode 1 of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Originally just planned to be a one-shot, but people loved it. And that's why secretly I wanted to make more after we were writing, which is why I pushed for the ending scene with the Nazis.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Lenny's got pipes. He's a good singer. And so that was episode 1, and you kind of set the tone a little bit. The whole problem with Hellsing is it changes tone very rapidly, very quickly. In every 2 episodes, it's a different show, essentially.
Oh, goddamn.
The creator of Hellsing, Kota Hirano, is a genius and clearly has ADHD.
Okay, but that's just you too, so that matches.
Yeah, no, it works out that way.
Yeah.
Was this the episode where Lanny was hyping up the crowd? That was episode 3. Lanny they literally played this episode to hype up a crowd in Australia. Okay, so apparently, the guys went to an Australian convention like a year or 2 after this.
Yep.
They went there and essentially, this was an Australian convention. I'm going to tell you the story. Lanny loves this story. It's fucking hilarious. So this is Australia. I need to reiterate that it's Australia. That makes it different from America.
Okay.
Via Victus. I was at that convention. Shut up, Via Victus. You were? Oh, man. Via Victus was there at ground 1 for this. So essentially, they played the episode. So the crowd was like saying certain quotes along with it.
Yep.
Lanny walked out during the speech bit because they played it right before the TFS panel. So Lanny walked out. Crowd reacts. He's like, and he gets up to the microphone. Gentlemen. V are Nazis. He actually says into the microphone. The crowd gets up and does Hail Hitlers.
No!
Sig Heil. See, they do it. And he's like, but Lenny commits. And V shout out Vor, do it again.
No!
And V, on V, and he fake sneezes, the whole crowd, and they keep doing it. Gesundheit! That happened.
Could you imagine if someone walked into that room not knowing the context?
No, Lanny said it was one of those horrifying and funniest moments ever. It's like ever because the thing is, his grandpa fought in World War II.
Oh.
So my World War II grandpa probably would have thought that was hysterical.
Oh.
I'm honestly, I'm happy I wasn't there because I would have been like, are we done? Are we done are we now done as creators? Because how do you
make it through that? Like, right? Okay.
Trust me, there's a lot of things in this series. You're like, whoa, hold on. I'm like, well, no. We're North American. That's why we think this is weird. This was written by someone from Japan. Right.
Yep.
They're gonna. You'll see when we get to one part later on in the series here. But that was episode 1. After that, I got my nasal surgery. We had a year to like really process the reaction to the episode. What worked, what didn't. We got away from certain kinds of jokes. But the thing was, episode 2 is so insane because of 2 characters who get introduced. Because we introduced 2 villains, voiced by Kaiser Neko and Ganjing Ba. Kaiser Neko being the voice of, as again, Zarbon, and also the voice of Trunks and many other characters as well in the series. And Ganjing Ba, the voice of Jace and Tien.
Oh!
He plays a character called, we'll get to who they play here after this, because that was episode 1, everybody, on YouTube. Please check out twitch.tv/TAKAHATA101VT, where you can check out all my amazing bar streams with amazing, sexy anime girls like this one right here who swung by my bar several times. And don't forget to check out all my social medias, my Blueski, my tweets, my VOD channel, all that stuff. Please check it out. Please, I need the algo. I want the hot algo bursting inside me, Chad. I want to feel its power.
I've been working hard, okay? I've been working the algo shaft for too long, okay? All right, help him
You
out.
gotta stop edging it. You gotta let it burst forth with all its precious algo fluid. Okay.
We're going to hell. We're going to hell.
Jokes, everybody.
Yep. Anyways, I will be linking his social medias in the description below, so please go support that. Support me too while you're at it. I do upload every single day, whenever the hell I feel like. This is a variety channel, so we'll see you next time. Bye.